Good. Hey, can I ask you about a couple of your former teammates, if I can start off? E.J. Colson, just how often did you go up against him in defending his offenses in practice scenarios? And how would you describe him as a quarterback?
Yeah, like I went against him probably like around like start of fall camp and like mid-season, but I would say he's gonna be a great quarterback. He's young, he very hungry, so he gonna win for sure wherever he go at. So I feel like he's gonna be good.
Well, what about his skills are going to make him a good quarterback?
He can spin it for sure. And also he's athletic too for a quarterback too, so he can run too for sure.
He's got Chauncey Magwood up here with him at Purdue as well. Did you face off against him in practice at all?
Yeah, Chauncey Magwood, he very underrated, but I feel like he at the right place now, and he gonna take off from where he at.
Where do you feel like you grew the most from your freshman year in 2021 to your senior year in 2024?
I feel like I grew a lot because I want to say as a freshman I came in young, really didn't know the position as much, but now I'm like really know the position and just got a lot of experience in it. So that's why I say I grew up.
You had an uptick in interceptions this past year. Obviously, you had 2 of them. What allowed for that growth on the ball?
Just getting my hands on the ball, just getting like switching my mindset from not letting the receiver catch the ball to let me it's my ball in there. So that's what I really did.
Any receivers in the NFL that you're really looking forward to going up against?
All of them. I mean, I ain't going back down for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I asked you at the Senior Bowl about your favorite UCF uniform. Let me ask you your favorite UCF helmet over the years.
I would want to say the space helmet my freshman year, the all white with a chrome face mask.
The TCU game and the Iowa State game were a couple of like your best films from this past season. Can you talk a little bit about the preparation that went into like those 2 opponents that stood out?
Yeah, it was just I felt like we just watched a little bit more film those 2 games. We did a little bit more preparation those 2 games, and I felt like I was just ready to succeed.
You got a lot of like press coverage experience. Like what goes into like some of your techniques, some of the things that you're looking for at the best?
Yeah, so the first thing I'm looking at is the split, seeing how far away from me is from the ball. Also looking at where I need to line up, outside shade, inside shade, and after that I just let my talent and ability take over.
Have you had a chance to meet with the Steelers at all through the process, and if so, how long?
Yeah, I met with them. It was pretty smooth. Just talked about football, drew up a defense, and just talked ball.
Did you get a chance to meet with them here and speak with them?
I met with them at the Senior Bowl and up here. I don't remember their names, so yeah.
Have you met with Tampa Bay at all this week?
No, I don't think I met with Tampa Bay at all this week.
When you look at some of the younger UCF receivers you went up against in practice last year who are not going to be stepping up this year, who are some of the guys that stand out to you?
I think most of them left are the ones I went up against, so I really wouldn't know who all still there.
Is there anybody helping you out through this process?
My family and my financial advisor.
Growing up, favorite college moment?
Iowa State game, for sure.
Thank you. Growing up, bigger, better athlete from the get-go? Pop Warner, were you the stud?
Yeah, for sure. I was always like the biggest guy on the team, and I was always on the defensive side. I played middle linebacker and Pop Warner, so yeah.
So when did you kind of start transferring from linebacker to the DB position?
I played every position on the field. Even in high school, I was an athlete. So I want to say I ain't started transitioning to DB till I want to say my senior year of high school. That's when I transferred to DB.
All your offers, scholarships coming out of high school, DB, or were you considered an athlete?
I was considered an athlete. They wanted me to play all over.
But you like?
Yeah, I wanted to play DB. Yeah.
How much did you enjoy playing at UCF and just in the bounce house in general? What was that atmosphere like?
It was a great atmosphere. It was crazy. You got the fans jumping around. You got the music. The lights be flashing on and off, and it's just a great environment to play. So, I mean, why would you not want to play that?
Do you have any good Dylan Gabriel stories from your freshman year?
Yeah, I remember when I first went up against DG. I was with the twos, and he was with the ones. And I remember anytime he seen somebody press, he'll throw it deep. So when I got out there with the ones that got my shot, he didn't really try me. So I mean, that's one of the good stories I have versus DG.
What's it been like, former teammate, seeing him over the years, do what he did at Oklahoma, do what he just did at Oregon?
I mean that's something I expected because he was a great quarterback. I feel like he one of the best quarterbacks in this draft process. So I mean, it ain't nothing we ain't surprised of.
CJ, if you could play with any player, past or present, in NFL history, who would you choose?
Like on the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah.
I want to play with Jalen Ramsey for sure. That's the only DB I really want to play against. Somebody like Jalen Ramsey or J.C. Horn.
And non-football related, do you have a favorite video game of all time?
NCAA. That's the best game in the world.
Thank you.
No problem.
Are you chatty out there? 3rd and 8. What's it like lining up against you?
It's going to be a very physical battle versus me at 3rd down. I mean, I'm going to get hands-on. So, yeah, that's what I say about me.
Are you chatty with it? Are you a trash talker or no?
Yeah, for sure. But I only talk trash when somebody start with me. Like, I ain't going to just start it off. Like, once the receiver say something to me, then I got to talk back.
Who's one of the better guys that you've been able to go through the game and you both had some fun just talking back and forth?
Shoot. It's been a lot of games like that. I want to say the best one was probably like Iowa State. Yeah, Jaden Higgins, he was talking, and the other receiver. He really wasn't talking too much, but he was talking.
You had some of that in the Senior Bowl practice too, right? You had a little talkative there, I remember.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you?
It was great. I mean, I just wanted to show people who I am. I'm a dominant press man corner, so that's why I was talking like that.
Do you try to use it to get people off their game, or are you just like bringing energy? What's your?
Nah, that's just my energy that I'm gonna bring. I don't really care about them people game. I only person care game I care about is mine.
When you're doing those one-on-ones at the Senior Bowl, it's like sort of unfair almost to the offense because they can kind of do whatever. What's it mean as a DB when you get one of those wins like that?
I mean, it means a lot because, offense, they already know what the route they want to run, whatever they want to do. And I know if they trying to do a route that lasts 4-5 seconds, that's unrealistic. So, I mean, that's an automatic win for me. I don't care if they catch the ball or not.
BJ, what state do you think produces the best talent?
Georgia, for sure. I mean, that's where I'm from, and it's been a lot of talent produced from Georgia. Florida up there, too, though, for sure.
What do you think about a guy like Antoine Jackson?
I feel like he gonna really do his thing this year. I feel like he done got his feet wet. Now it's time for him to take off. He'll be here for sure.
What goes unnoticed about your game? We know what you do well on the field. What's the makeup that goes behind it? Film junkie, weight room warrior. Like, what's some of the things that are interesting?
Yeah, I'm a big film junkie, but the most thing I really do, I just walk through a lot. Like, I go through and walk through what I need to do, stay after practice, work my steps, catch a lot of balls. Because, I mean, in this new era of football, you got to be able to catch like a receiver if you want to get a lot of picks. So that's one of the biggest things I've been doing.
DJ, who would you say your play style is most like in the NFL?
Jalen Ramsey for sure. I mean, he talks trash, he aggressive, he physical. So, I mean, that's who I play like.
What do you hope the NFL teams learn about you in the interviews?
Just to show like that I have great character, good attitude guy. But when I step on the field, like I'm a totally different person.
For you, when you're going through this process, your training, is there any particular event this week that you're kind of stoked about?
Nah, I feel like I'm going to do my best in every drill. God's plan's already written, so I mean, whatever I do, I mean, that's what I do. But at the end of the day, I'm a football player, so these drills don't determine my play style on the football field.
A lot of body change from just say the first time you went off to the facility till now where you're looking in the mirror a little bit more and seeing the physique change?
Yeah, I most definitely toned up a little bit more, so I mean, I feel like that's going to help with me in my 40s, so I mean, that's a good thing.
40, any prediction?
Right now, I should be in the low 4.4s for sure. Yeah.
It's going to be a good day for a forward.
Yeah, for sure.
How have you enjoyed the interview process? Have you met with teams and what's that been?
Yeah, I done met with, at the Senior Bowl, I met with every team, and I met with some teams 3-4 times. But, I mean, the interview process, it's just me getting to know them, and they getting to know me, and I'm just taking it day by day.
What are you going to do? What's your plans after here when you head back? What's that going to look like?
Yeah, my plans after this, I just want to go back to Orlando, work with my DB trainer, and just grind to my pro day. And then after my pro day, let the chips fall where they fall.
This year, camera lights were on you and playing Colorado and started Travis. What was that like for you? What was you showing that moment already got like that?
I mean, it wasn't really nothing special for real. It was just like any other opponent every week. I mean, he's a great player and I'm a great player, so I mean, we had our little battles for here and there, but I mean, it was a fun game for sure.
What made it the most fun?
Really just us competing. That's really made it the fun. I mean, he's a competitor just like me, so I mean, that's what made it fun.
Throughout the entire season, what's the one thing that you showed on tape that stands out with people go, what's watching?
I'm a dominant press man corner, for sure.
BJ, we see a lot more combination coverage. We might be playing, sometimes man concepts on one side of the field, on the other side of the field, zone concepts. Tell us about your experience and when did you get comfortable with the mental side of playing more complex coverage?
Probably my junior year. I felt like my junior year, I played a lot of man, so I mean that's where I got my feet wet, and then I just took off from my senior year, just being dominant in that press man.
Which one of your coaches helped you to unlock that part of your game?
My coaches, Coach Addison Williams and Coach Travion Reed, they really helped me a lot for sure.
Yeah, well, Coach Reed obviously is well known in the industry. What makes him so good at what he does?
Because he gonna make sure all his players confident. He gonna encourage you, and he gonna also, do a little extra work with you after the practice too.
You mentioned extra work after practice. Where are the things that you were trying to refine when you stay after, when you come in early, when you stay late?
Just my ball skills. I mean, that's the biggest thing I wanted to show. So, I mean, we was just doing a lot of ball drills after practice.
Of all the drills you've ever done as a DB, which one do you think is the most applicable to your game? Which has helped you the most?
My feet. Just making sure my feet work is always clean. I mean, you got to win with your feet. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing that I always work on.
When there's a ball in the air, and you said you want to be the person that comes down with it, what are the things that have helped you to get that connection with your hands and your eyes?
Just focusing on it. If I'm out of phase, you know what I'm saying, and the quarterback throws a bad ball, I mean, I got to go look back for it. Even if when I'm in phase, I'm still looking back for the ball.
Of all the guys you've had to cover, which one was the one that impressed you the most or made you work the hardest?
I'd probably say the two Iowa State guys. They made me get in my bag a little bit for sure.
Yeah, I can see that. As a tackler, which people don't talk about enough, you are well above the average mark. Where are you growing most as a tackler, and what has helped?
Yeah, just knowing where I need to fit at in the run, just knowing where my run fits are. That's where I'm really striving to be the best at. Where if I know where my run fits is, I can shoot the gap faster and won't hesitate.
And have you gotten a chance to meet San Francisco in person?
Yeah, I had an interview with them.
How was that meeting overall?
It was very smooth. Just talked a little ball. Really didn't talk too much. Just getting to know me. They just getting to know me. That was really it.
Was that an informal meeting?
Nah. Yeah, that was informal. And I met with him at the Senior Bowl too, so yeah.
In the weight room, what's the biggest thing you're still working on for your body?
I want to say probably my bench press. That's probably one of the biggest things I'm working on for sure.
Are you going to full participate in all the drills and everything?
I probably won't participate in 3 or 4 right now, just because I want to, at pro day, I just want to be confident and do those.
Now, is that the agilities, like the 3-cone and short shuttle?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you get a chance to meet with the Steelers?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah. All right.